If someone were to ask you, how do women get attracted to men, what would you say? For many men, they'll say things like, oh, well, they get attracted to the man's looks or how much money he seems to be making. But then, as you may have noticed, women can also feel attracted to men who don't have an amazing physical appearance and fashion sense, and they don't seem to be doing that well in life. Or at best, they seem to be doing okay and just living a normal life, but they don't have a super amazing physical appearance and they don't seem to be very successful. So what is making her feel attracted to him? How do women get attracted to men? Well, I'm going to share some of those secrets with you in this video. And when you understand these secrets, it'll start to make sense for you. And you may realize that you have noticed some of this in the past, but haven't really registered it as the reason why the woman was feeling attracted, and something that you can actually do as well. Right? So point number one, women can become attracted based on how a man feels around them. So a guy can be good looking, for example, but if he then feels nervous around her and intimidated by her beauty, and he's seeking her approval, meaning that he's hoping that she approves of him and that she gives him signs that she approves, if he is feeling that way around her, then she's not going to be feeling attracted to him. She's going to feel awkward and tense around him. It's not going to feel comfortable. But then a guy can be not as good looking. He can just be an average type of guy. And he's comfortable around her. He feels fine. He's not seeking her approval of him as a person. And he also feels comfortable wanting her. So she senses that confidence in him. She senses that comfort. And she feels differently around him compared to the good-looking guy who, on paper, is a guy that she should be feeling attracted to. She should be feeling more attracted to him. But it feels different when she's interacting with him versus the guy who is actually confident and comfortable around her. And is not seeking her approval. Is not intimidated by her. And this is why you'll sometimes see women obsessing over a certain guy who doesn't have the type of looks that you would expect a woman like her would go for. And you then are thinking to yourself, well, how did he get her to feel attracted to him? Like, what does she see in him? It doesn't seem to make sense, but to her it does, because she feels better around him. She feels attracted to the fact that he feels confident and comfortable around her versus the guy who has better looks, but he feels intimidated, nervous, awkward, tense, and so on. And it creates an uncomfortable feeling for her. So she doesn't like how she feels, but she knows that the good-looking guy is better looking. But for many women, it just doesn't hold as much weight for them as how the guy feels around them. And as a result of that, how they then get to feel around him. The next point is that women feel less attracted when they notice that a man feels like he needs to try hard to win them over. So for example, he's trying too hard to say the right thing. He's trying too hard to impress her. He's being too careful not to mess things up. And that changes the whole dynamic between him and her. Initially, she may have looked at him and thought, oh, he looks good. But he then started trying too hard to impress her, trying too hard to say the right thing, trying too hard not to mess things up. And she then looked at him as being an insecure guy, a guy who doesn't feel worthy, and a guy who's creating an uncomfortable vibe and dynamic between him and her. And for some women, they then start to look at the guy's physical appearance, even though it was good, in a negative light, right? They start looking at him and thinking, well, yeah, he has that look, but he kind of looks a bit weird. Initially, though, she was thinking, oh, he has a square jawline, for example, or he's tall. But then she's like, well, he's tall, but he just seems a bit weird. He looks a bit weird. And that's because of the lack of attraction that she is feeling. Whereas if she's interacting with a guy who doesn't have those things, and he may be the same height as her, or in some cases even shorter than her, and he doesn't feel like he needs to try hard to hopefully win her over, then she gets a completely different sense about him. She feels like he's on her level in terms of value. He's essentially in with her type of crowd, right? He is one of us, so to speak. He's not a guy who is hoping to enter into her type of realm or reality and be accepted in, even though he doesn't feel like he is welcome or worthy. Instead, he is a guy who's the same height as her, or maybe a bit shorter, or he just doesn't look that good physically, but she feels better with him. She feels like, yeah, this is a cool guy. It's like he would feel comfortable around her friends. He would fit in. Whereas the other guy who looks better seems uncomfortable. And he also seems to feel like he needs to try hard to win her over, which then makes her feel like he's a bit desperate. He's insecure. He's self-doubting. And those sort of things are important to women when you understand how attraction actually works. Attraction is an ancient instinct. And for 99.9% of human history, there wasn't a pill that a woman could take to avoid pregnancy. There wasn't a condom that a man could wear to avoid making a woman pregnant. So if she were to open herself up to have sex with a guy, there would be a chance that she could get pregnant. And that instinct is built into women, even though things have changed lately, right? And in the last 0.1% of human history, there is the pill and the condom. A woman's attraction still works in the same way, where if she were to open herself up to a guy who is self-doubting, her instincts are warning her that it may not be a good idea, because if he's a self-doubting guy who doesn't feel like he's good enough, then how is he going to go in the world? How is he going to survive? How is he going to prosper? Is he going to be the sort of guy who is pushed to the side, left behind, who gets less and is self-doubting? That's the sort of signal that is being sent to her. And therefore, his looks don't really have much value to her, because his looks aren't going to put food on the table, for example. And his looks aren't going to protect her either. Whereas if a guy had an average looking appearance, or even a little bit below average, but she sensed that he was confident, he believed in himself, and he's the sort of guy who doesn't feel like he needs to try hard to hopefully win another person over, then she can trust in him, right? He's most likely going to do better in life than a guy who is self-doubting and feels like he needs to do a lot to hopefully win another person over, not just her. Right? So those sort of signals are being sent, and that's just one of many signals that many guys aren't aware of. They're hoping that the way that they look, or their job, or the way that they're presenting themselves physically in terms of how they're dressed, or how they're presenting themselves in terms of being a good guy and a respectful guy, is going to do the job for them. But there is more being communicated under the surface that most men aren't aware of. Point number 3, women get attracted when they feel tension. So you may have noticed that around some guys, women tend to light up and they come to life. And the woman's eyes will show surprise, and she'll feel challenged when she's around him. She'll feel like she needs to be on her toes when around him, even if it's just a bit, right? It's not the whole time. You'll just notice that with certain guys, she has that sort of reaction where she's putting in more effort and she feels like she needs to be on her toes, as I was saying. Whereas with most guys that she meets, she just feels comfort, right? Yeah, this is a comfortable interaction. I know what to expect from this guy. Yeah, oh yeah, what do? Yeah, I've been working in this and that for 5 years. Okay, how about yourself? Yeah, great. Where'd you grow up? Yeah, okay, that's nice. This is nice. And it's just a comfortable interaction. She knows what to expect. She also knows what to generally expect when she says a certain thing or behaves in a certain way. Right? If she behaves in a certain way, she knows that, all right, he's most likely going to do this now. And he does it, right? If he's a typical guy. But if it's a guy who's going to create tension with her, he is going to react in unpredictable ways. Now, it doesn't mean that the guy needs to be crazy and be totally unpredictable. But as you may have noticed with guys that you have seen who are good with women in your life, there are these random moments where something unexpected happens because of what he said or how he's behaving, how he's reacting to her. And she starts to light up and she's feeling that tension with him, where it's not just about feeling comfortable with each other and just having everything feel comfortable and removing all tension and just getting along. Instead, there's a bit of life in the interaction. Now, the guy doesn't need to be doing that all the time, but a guy who understands how to get women to feel attracted to him is able to do that. And as you may have noticed, it happens in seconds or right away. It's just like, bang, it's on. And you may look on and think, well, why are they now talking to each other like that? Why is she giggling? Why is she smiling so much? Why is she touching him on the arm now? Why does she like him so much now? What's going on? Well, one of the things that will be happening is that he's adding in tension rather than just trying to make her feel comfortable. The next point is that women get attracted to a man's emotional strength. So, for example, if she pulls away slightly, does he remain relaxed? Or does he suddenly become more needy, serious, and seem to be emotionally affected by her actions? Women notice these changes immediately. So if she pulls back a bit of interest and she notices that the guy now starts to feel uncomfortable and seems like he feels as though he's been rejected or he's getting rejected, she notices that, she feels that, and it doesn't make her feel attracted. Instead, she starts to wonder, why is he reacting in that way if I'm just pulling back a bit of interest? Is his confidence that fragile? Is he needy? Is he desperate? And from that, she starts to feel less and less attraction for him. Right? And if he notices that she's feeling less attracted, he then feels more insecure, and she notices that and she feels less attracted. And he may start to assume that women of her level of attractiveness just can't feel attracted to him, or he just can't do it. He's never going to be able to figure out how to be that guy who can handle interactions with women. And as a result, for many guys, they then go into their shell and they don't try again for many months or years. And the guy may be working on himself in other areas, but then when he gets another opportunity with a woman of her caliber in the future, the same thing happens again. And as a result, he may feel less willing to try again, or he may just go into his shell and have the hope that one day he'll feel confident enough to do it again. Or he may accept a woman that he's not attracted to, which isn't going to be fun for him. And because he doesn't really feel attracted to the woman that he has lowered his standards for, he will always be thinking about other women and wishing he could get the kind of woman that he really wants. Yet because he doesn't know how to do that, he'll feel frustrated and stuck. He'll feel sad, he'll feel annoyed at how his life with women has turned out. And that's one of the reasons I created Master Attraction, to help guys understand how to create attraction inside of women. The lessons at Master Attraction teach guys how to create attraction inside of women so they're no longer just seen as a friend. They're no longer getting rejected by women that they want. Instead, women actually want them sexually and romantically. So if you're one of the guys who needs help in this area of life, then check out the link in the description. Alternatively, if you want to learn some examples from me now on YouTube of what to say and do to attract women, then click the video that's on the screen now. If you can't see it there, it will also be in the description.